What's up, everyone? So, me and Missy are about to do our Jesse Missy's Astro TV live. So, if you guys are joining, this is not going to be a typical live. We're going to record it on live and then after that, post it to IGTV. I'm walking here in this little block, and we're just waiting for Missy to come in. We're going to give you guys your guys' astrology scoop for the week. We'll only have 15 minutes on here, so we're going to go pretty quick. So Missy has just arrived. So how do we send a request to be in your video view? Whoever is here. Let's see if this waiting for Missy. All right, what's up, Missy? How you going?
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
All right, looks like you look really zoomed in. I don't know if it's just my
Oh,
no.
zoomed in.
Maybe it's my, now you're side viewed. I don't know what's going on. What's up? What's up?
You can
Yeah, so
tell
we're
I'm
doing
in
our
California and you're Romania.
yeah, nighttime versus light time. But yeah, guys, we're doing our Missy Jesse's Astro Live TV. So we're gonna just do this on live instead of like doing it on YouTube. Actually, I said I was gonna screen record this, so I should probably do that. And yeah, so this is your guys' lowdown for the week. So I don't know, Missy, what are you feeling? It's pretty wild, right? This Mars energy.
You know, it's so intense right now. And I don't think, I think everyone's starting to feel like what's going to happen. Like almost something's about to happen. Something's about to break. Something's about to fall. And with Mars at the last degrees of Aries going into Taurus, I think we can really, really feel that. And one thing I posted earlier was how like Mars at this last degree at 29 literally feels like this like sexual energy, like like almost
Yeah,
like you're about to have sex with a girl and then she's like, bye.
blue balls. Yeah,
Exactly. That's
it's
what energy can feel like. It's so
yeah,
intense and
cusp energy, right? Switching
exactly.
signs.
Hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, so like Aries Mars has been such a huge theme this whole year, Mars being like action, courage, how you stand up for yourself, so many, bravery,
Yeah.
assertiveness, all of these or words describe it. And yeah, I definitely feel like it's been very tense. It's kind of like it feels very much like a questioning time, like, okay, now what's next? But still like,
Right.
okay, like, yeah, like what can I do before this chapter switches kind of? And it could be a little
Exactly.
bit, I don't know, for me it's a little bit weird. It's a little intense and weird. I can't really describe it. I feel like I already feel some of that like stubborn, like more heavy Taurus energy, I don't know.
Yeah. More grounded a little bit too. Yeah. I think it's so crazy that we have, the electoral college votes here in California, in the United States, and this energy is happening, this intense energy that we're having. And it just goes to show you that tomorrow's, outcome is going to be so much of this stubborn Aries energy leading into Taurus. You can just totally feel it. And with Mercury conjuncting Pluto right now at the same time, it's like there's this explosive energy that's also trying to rise out of us and like come out, and you can feel that as well. People are protesting, lining up, getting ready, and you can just see it.
Yeah, it's wild. And I think also you have to just looking at the fact of like, yeah, 2020 is over. I feel like, New Year's was great. Lots of people had their, their emotional release and whatnot. But I think a lot of people have really expected things to kind of switch up right away, or like some change to happen right away. And clearly to any logical mind, that's not how things are going to work. But I think that like I just get this feeling that towards the end of 2020, it was a lot of like, okay, like, yeah, we can make it to the end of this year. Let's just hold on a little bit longer. We can make it. And now it's 2021. I feel like there's less patience. And I feel this in my own personal life. I feel like that's like probably it's also something I'm seeing and feeling from more of the collective, I guess, too. Does that resonate at all?
Oh, totally. And I think right now, especially like, we have so much happening, so many changes happening. And now that we're all getting into this Saturn, Jupiter, and Aquarius, we're all starting to feel, okay, something needs to change. Something has to happen. There needs to be a difference. And we can all feel that, you know. And with Venus today on like the galactic center, like I was talking about earlier, we can also feel like, do we really want to be where we're at? Like, are we in our heart of heart area in our life? Like, are we living the truest self that we can be in at this very moment as well? You know, so it's asking us to align with that truth.
Yeah, exactly. And Galactic Center is just such a, yeah, it's just such a, how do you say it? It's a very cosmic, very spiritual energy.
Yeah.
And I just think, yeah, we have to really, it's asking us to tap into our higher spiritual selves, because, you know, we've learned a lot during 2020. And at this
Yeah.
point, it's like, how do you take what you've learned and apply it into this new year? And we've always talked about how, you know, we're leaving a 4-year, moving into a 5-year.
Yeah.
But just because it's a 5-year, which represents Leo, which is more fun, creative, outgoing, doesn't mean that shit's going to just happen right away, you know?
Right. Right. Exactly.
So I think, yeah, we're going to need a lot of
Yeah.
patience and just kind of like taking what we've learned and applying it as the energies shift,
Yeah.
applying what we learned before.
And I feel like people are also feeling like they're tired of taking crap, you know? I feel like people are like so sick of living with these like selfish people. I feel like relationships are also breaking right now. You know, like they're breaking apart, and like
Yes.
people are like living in their authenticity of like where they're supposed to live. You know, they're waking up to who they want to be, where they're supposed to go, and just like the universe is aligning everyone right now, like totally aligning everyone right now. And I can just totally see that with everyone. And I just feel there's so many people that are falling away, even in my life, that it is hard. You know, it is a hard time. Like, but you can just feel the quake in the earth of the change coming. And I'm not saying that earthquakes are coming. I think that's going to be more towards 2022, but you can just feel the movement that's coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that what you were saying at the start reminded me of that quote that I just saw it like everywhere. I think you echoed it, and it's like obviously synchronicity, where it's like if people are meant to be in your life, you
Right.
know, like they'll, if they're not meant to be in your life, they'll eventually just like by some divine intervention get kicked out or leave somehow. Like whoever's meant to be in your life
Right.
from a karmic
Exactly.
perspective, because karma is everything in terms of relationships that are meaningful. Like this is
Yeah.
a period of time where like relationships that are featuring are extremely important ones on a karmic level, which aren't always the
Right.
most comfortable ones. You know, sometimes the
Right.
ones that are very karmically important fucking suck and there's lots of tension. But they're important, and you have to kind of honor that and like really
Right.
think like, okay, why is this person in my life? Like, what is this person's energy? Like, what happens when my energy mixes with this person's energy? You know, whether it's
Totally.
family, friends, romantic people, and
Right.
get creative, write about it. Use 5 Leo energy, write about it. Make something, like figure it out in some way, because there's always a deeper meaning.
Totally. I totally agree with you. And with Venus on the South Node right now, you know, still at that conjunction, you could be having karmic people come in your life right now, or karmic people leaving your life as well. You know, you have both, you know, and, you know, the thing is about Gemini, where the North Node is at, is all about communication and going in the right directions. It's not falling for that falsehood that the ninth house is all about, you know, where the South Node is. It's like leading towards that communication where you're supposed to be, the direction. But then it's also squaring Neptune right now, which is all about deception. And so a lot of people can be
Yeah,
deceived right now with the node squaring Neptune as well, you know. So they
yeah,
just have to be super
yeah,
careful. And today is just a great day to like ground with the galactic center, totally grounding in that energy of where the divine wants you to go, because right now is a huge portal in the next 2 days for getting those downloads, for asking and getting all those downloads from the divine, like all those Venetian aspects of where you should be, like, you know, as far as job, relationships, things. And your heart already knows, your soul already knows. It's just about asking like where you should be and just sitting still. And it's just the next 2 days is so good for that, and not getting wrapped up in the garbage of the world right now, and just really concentrating on like healing yourself.
yeah, totally. Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely feel that for sure with the moon in Libra for the next 2 days. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, I just think exactly like there's so much deception. There's so much like for me, it's been important to kind of just realize like whatever I put, whatever kind of content or stuff I watch or stuff I read that I put in my body, like that's affecting me. And
Totally.
I think there's a difference between like a quest for like greater truth and a quest for and just like there's a difference between that, like reading philosophy, reading about astrology, reading about these different topics,
Right.
than something that I don't know whether it's bullshit or true, and it could, kind of screw up my day or screw up my energy because I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, man. So I've kind of like in the last month or two, I've cut myself off from. I know you don't like really watch the news or anything. I watch like the news here, but it's different here than it is there. And yeah, I don't know.
I
I
mean,
just think that.
I just don't watch it. And the reason why I don't watch it is because you tune into other people's energy. And so whatever they're feeling, it's like, because I'm an empath, it's like I'm collecting all of that energy, however they're feeling. So if they're feeling fearful, frightened, or whatever, it's like I am collecting that energy. So for me, it's like I can't watch that because I'm such an empath. Like I have to be so careful of what I tap into, even like the radio stations. Sorry, my dog is like, hi.
Yeah, I hope I'm not really seeing you too clearly on my side. I wonder if it's just me or everyone. I guess we'll see. Now I see you, but most of the time it was kind of like frozen. But who knows? Maybe it could just be like my recording or wherever I'm at. But yeah, I'm the same way. Like I definitely pick up on the energy too. And honestly, like yeah, social media has kind of become like a weird place. Even Instagram has become like which I used to like really like love. Like I don't use Facebook at all, but even Instagram's been kind of like more vicious lately with like the polarity and yeah, just like humor, good vibes, all that stuff is helpful when you're going through a lot of like
Right.
deep kind of dark shadow work. So that's like another thing that I think can be very helpful at this time.
Right. And it's just finding those things where you can like deprogram yourself when things get so rough and people are going like crazy, to like, for me, it's like I go to the mountains because like I can feel the energy so much here that I like literally have to go to the mountains and deprogram myself, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, getting out of the city. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, like I feel like where I live, not to like show off about how much I love where I live, but like it's a big city, but I don't feel like that intense grappling like dark wizard energy I used to feel when I lived in America. But
Right.
when living in America, man, getting to the mountains for me, at least once in a while, was so important. Ocean, whatever you have next to you. But hey,
Right.
I want to
And
make
and
sure.
and I
Go ahead.
think too, it's like people should understand, like, even though we have harsh energies right now, they can tap into the good energies, like Venus on the galactic center. Like you can tap into it. You don't
Yeah.
have to like stay sucked into all the bad planets that are happening right now. You can literally like tap into like what's really good. Like even the moon in Libra today is all about like balance and partnerships and friendships. Like you can tap into that.
Yeah, what do you think? So I guess one thing we can leave you guys with, because I want to make sure I'm able to post this on IGTV. So Mars is at, like we said at the start, is at the very end of Aries. So, I mean, for me, it's like, I guess my question is like, what do you have that you need to still do that's part of this like Mars for Aries phase for you, if that makes sense? Like nearly the whole year it's been in Aries. Like what assertive, dynamic, courageous act that you haven't done do you need to do to take advantage of that energy? Because it's not, like, I don't know. I don't think that Mars and Taurus gives you the potential to create that as much dynamic, like boom, right away volcano changes. So it's like
Right.
take advantage of this energy, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, mine's in my 12th house, so
Oh yeah, nice. I think yeah, that's an intense one. We were talking about that before. Okay, well, anything else? I want to make sure that we're able to post this. This is a good first try. We'll have to work some kinks out. I don't know.
yeah.
I hope
And
I
if you
don't know.
guys have any
Has you really?
questions, like post it in the comment and we can always answer them.
Yeah, we'll start doing these probably more like each week on live. I'll probably maybe announce it beforehand so people can like maybe I'll like do like a story that like has like we're going live at this time, like what questions you guys have. But like yeah, we have to do them in 15 minutes or I can't post on IGTV. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thanks everyone. Thanks Missy.
Bye.
Okay. Ciao ciao ciao. How do I end
Ciao.
this? Oh, right here.